The work instills the worth. If you are not every single day earning your worth by putting in that work, you will never feel worthy of it. You think you need that perfect day. You think you need to be fully energized. You think everything has to go your way. You think you need the proper clothes. You think you need the best clothes. You think you need the best haircut. You think you need people to treat you a certain way. You need people to say stuff to you a certain way. You think people need to like tell you they love you, this and that. You think you need something in order to feel worthy, in order to feel like, you need to keep going, you need to do more, you need to be more. The matter of the fact is, you need to have a process, and you need to commit to something that you do regardless of how you feel. And how that's gonna happen is how are you gonna do that if you're not understanding that it's a process of removal. You're not going to the gym to gain something. The body is a byproduct of the work that you do, and the work is elevating your mind, right? It's correcting your energy, it's correcting your thoughts, it's correcting the way you talk to yourself. That's why the gym is there. The gym is not there to give you something. The gym is not there so you can play music really loud, hype yourself up and go crazy and then think that like that's what the gym is giving you. The gym is giving you the hypeness. The gym is there so you can remove the negative thoughts, so you can align with your highest, greatest potential, with yourself, who you truly are. When everything gets removed, right, then you understand who you truly are, right? When it's not the perfect day, storming outside, it's raining, it's snowing, whatever the case may be, right? And on top of that, you didn't get a lot of sleep. Maybe you had a headache last night. On top of that, you feel tired. You don't feel like doing it, right? When everything is stacked against you, right? All that, that's actually perfect. All those things that are stacked up against you, that's like an extra booster. What we call those boosters. If you go and still decide to get the work done, still go to show up, just show up, and then decide to think, hey, it doesn't matter. Actually, I like this. Why? Because now I feel proud. I didn't think I was gonna get up. I didn't think I was gonna work out. And now guess what? I did it. And now I feel way better. That state, that internal state, nobody can give you that. That smoking that weed is not gonna give you that. Drinking that alcohol is not gonna give you that. Women is not gonna give you that. The partying is not gonna give you that. The lean is not gonna give you that. The pills not gonna give you that. The vape is not gonna give you that. All these things are actually gonna escape your reality. They're gonna give you a false reality. They're gonna take you away from actually becoming that man who's responsible. All these things that are stacked up against you, and you still decide to show up and still decide to do the work, is what builds you as a man, right? Because a man is responsible, And if you decide to escape your reality, if you decide not to wake up early, if you decide not to be in a proper shape, if you decide not to be a vessel to receive the message from above and conduct the work below and then give it all away, then that's what you are. You're not a responsible man. You're a cupcake living in la la land. And you have to do that every single day. There is not a single day that goes by and you're like, oh, well, today I can take the day off. Well, today I can chill. Well, today I can smoke. Today I can do this. Today I can do that. No, every single day. You see, there are laws that hold this universe together, that our Creator created, that our God created, right? And one of those laws, almost all laws are the same way, but you are familiar with one of the laws of gravity. Do you think the law of gravity ever turns off? No, it's forever on. And there are several other laws, and they never turn off. And one of those is you are always creating. Everything you see around you, you created that. maybe you don't like it. That doesn't matter. Whether you like it or not, that doesn't matter. You created it. It's like, look, the way people treat you is the way you treat yourself without knowing. You are asleep to that fact. You are asleep to that fact. The way people treat you is the way you treat yourself. If you treat yourself proper, with respect, with honor, with love, with discipline, people are gonna be scared to treat you any other way. And if they do, guess what? You are not bothered by it. Does that make sense? Why? Because to you, you get off that. You're like, here, now in this moment is what's gonna build me. That's what's gonna build me. It's gonna make me a responsible man, knowing that, like, hey, somebody like is throwing hate on me, somebody is doing this or so doing that. This my moment, my opportunity to be that person, to be that responsible man, right? It's the hardest. What I want to do is I want to kill them. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna actually do the hardest thing, because it's easier. It's easier to give into that negativity. It's easier to get into that violence. It's easier to give into those negative emotions. It's really easier. It's like a cupcake living in a la la land world. Throw my feet up, right? But the hardest thing to do, what I don't want to do, is be like, hey, I love you. It's okay. I love you. It's okay. Guess what? It doesn't bother me. Why? Because I'm still gonna keep going. I have a duty, I have a mission, I have a purpose, you know? And that's the whole point of the process, is to removal. We're not going to the gym to gain something, to hype ourselves up off of music and the body is it's a byproduct of what we do, is removing like this negative thinking, removing the negative energy. And the diet, why are we dieting down? Why are we constricting, restraining? Is because we wanna be able to gain that power, right? We want that food, we want the women, we want the drugs, right? And if we can go without them, that's what gives us power, instills that worth in us. We're like, hey, look, those things don't make us, we make those things, right? That's what put the power in us. That's what put the power in us. And guess what? Like, you cultivate yourself to the highest, best level of yourself, and you always just follow God's lead. Always follow God's lead. Don't follow nobody else's lead, because look, they're gonna look up to you. You are the responsible man. You are the responsible man. They're gonna look up to you. And how are you gonna be able to lead them if you can't lead yourself? And so that's why you need God. You need the connection with your God, the creator. He's gonna lead you. And every single day you need to put in that work. You need to put in that work to instill the worth in you. To instill the worth in you. I love you guys. I appreciate you. If you need help with anything, let me know. We can get you cut up, bulked up, and cut up. And we can get you help with financials, get you help with credit, get you help with making money, whatever it is. It's first about building you. You need to build. We need to work on building that internal state. You internally. Because look, if I just like hand you shit, give you shit, right? Like give you a lot of money, just hand you a lot of shit, you're gonna be that cupcake times 2. You're gonna be the cupcakes times 4. You're gonna be the cupcake times 8. If you're already like broke and I give you money, you're gonna go and waste it on the shit that you already wasted your money on. You're an addict. You're gonna go blow it on the drugs. You're a womanizer. You're gonna go blow it on the women. Does that make sense? It's, if I give you something that you really need, really want right now, you're only gonna go fuck up more. You're gonna increase the death rate. You're gonna just go kill yourself. Does that make sense? What we're gonna work on is building you, that man, that internal state from within you that like has everything, right? But you cultivated that from within you, and then we're gonna give that away, and then you'll get what you want as well too. But that's gonna be a byproduct of who you will become. It's gonna be a byproduct of who you become. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Beautiful Wednesday morning. We received a message straight from above, conducted the work below, instilled the worth in us. And now what we're gonna do after we self-actualize, after we self-realize, we're gonna self-transcend and give it all to you guys as a servitude. I'm serving you guys. I'm here to serve you every single day. Every single day I wake up and I sit on the table with the divines so I can receive that message. But I had to become worthy of that message first. I had to become worthy of the message first. I dropped all the alcohol, I dropped the vape, I dropped the weed, dropped the pills, dropped the womenizing really. And so now I became worthy of that message. And once I became worthy of that message, I took myself out of it. Because if it was about me, if it was about me, my ego would have got in the way. Oh, I don't look the best, you know. I'm not wearing the proper clothes, this and that. Like, you know, if it was about me, I would have got in the way of the message that needs to be delivered to you. I love you guys. I appreciate you. I'm committed to this. I gave myself a life sentence to serve you guys every single day, to wake up, receive the message, conduct the workflow, and give it to you guys. I'm here for you. I love you. I appreciate you on this beautiful Wednesday morning. Let's go.